Sometimes you don't know what things are for, you know? Sometimes you're just walking through the streets before you walk into the sheets.
What did he say?
And you're like, yo, what does that even do? But usually just ignore it. Today we're gonna see what is up with all that stuff. And yeah, make sure to stick to the end. And yeah, because there's a lot of things you guys don't even know. So let's just get started. Alright, I like being
Would you
amazed
believe
more than
me
bright
if I
side now.
told you that every day
sounds
you
weird, though.
unknowingly see hundreds of things which have peculiar purposes
Uh-huh.
that you've never paid attention to?
Okay, wow, that was the same intro I did. Okay, I feel like I got scammed now.
Ever
Yeah,
had. Number
let's-
10,
okay.
power cable cylinders. Most people see
Okay.
it every day and have
Yeah, I have
no
one,
idea
yeah.
what it's for. You may have assumed it's for decoration, but it's
No.
never exactly been an eye-catching
Stay on
object.
your
So think
desk?
again. It's actually
Guess. You guys have to guess first. To undervolt. I don't know. Stay on your desk. I'm gonna say that.
a ferrite bead, and it suppresses high-frequency noise in the electrical circuits, basically reducing interference in the cable. It's a cheap and effective filter that's rather simple, as it's just made from ferrite, with the wire
Ferrite.
wrapped
I have no idea what
inside
that
it.
is.
Number 9. Wine bottle dimple. The correct term for this dimple is the punt,
Punt.
and it wasn't
More
actually
like a
originally made on purpose. You may have seen people putting their thumb into it while pouring wine, but that's just one of its
Why?
many purposes. It's actually
That's
a
weird, not
remnant
gonna lie.
from the art of glass blowing. In order for the glass
He's
to stand
blowing
up,
glass now. Wow, what has the world come to? Before we were blowing like normal people, now we're
bottom
blowing
has to be
glass.
flat. But this is no easy task when you're working with glass. The easiest way to achieve a flat base is to push the bottom inside, creating an indent and a flat surface. Additionally, it also comes in extremely handy when the bottle contains sparkling liquid, like champagne. It
Okay.
helps to equalize and distribute the internal pressure from the sparkles more smoothly by dissipating it from the sides to the bottom of the bottle.
Huh? How does that? Okay,
In
you know,
other
I'm not a
words, without this
physicist.
punch, the bottle might simply explode. Number 8. Loop on the back of a shirt. You could probably take a good guess as to what this shirt loop is for, and for most people,
I'm guessing it first. Hang it.
it sounds logical to assume they're simply for hanging shirts on
I
a
feel
hook.
like I'm scamming
This
this
is
guy
indeed
now.
one purpose,
He's
which has
scamming
been
me.
traced back to East Coast sailors who hung their shirts up while changing. The trend then eventually made its way to high street retailers, and in the 60s, they were used by men to hang their clothes neatly inside gym locker rooms. Hence, back then they were called locker loops. But they weren't limited to this. At one point, they had a bit of social significance and became part of Ivy League dating culture. University students were said to remove the loop from the shirt when they started dating a girl exclusively. Basically, like an old school promise ring. Now that wardrobes and closets
kinda weird,
exist,
though.
they are somewhat redundant and remain mostly for decoration. Number
It's kind
7.
of weird now,
Little hole
but
on a
traditions are
padlock.
tradition.
Many padlocks
When they're outside, it drains the water. I'm just guessing. But if you get all of them right, say that in the comments below, so I know you guys have higher IQ than me.
have round holes next to the keyhole. The first use of this hole is a means of lubrication, so that you can pour in oil to the mechanism in case
I
it
haven't
gets
got a
stuck.
single one.
Secondly, it works as a drain, in case water or other
Oh,
residue
never mind, I got it
makes
right.
its
I
way
technically got
inside
it
the
right.
lock. For example, after rain. Padlocks without this hole are typically only meant for use indoors, or will be made of rust-proof materials. Number 6. Blue eraser. Most people think that
It's
the
harder.
different colours can erase different types of writing, with the pink being able to erase pencil, while the blue erases ink. If, like me, you've ever put this to the test, then you'll have realised that neither side can erase pen very well, often erasing the pen by means of tearing a hole in your work. The blue, gritted side is actually used to erase pencil on heavier weights of paper, whereas the pink side would struggle to erase pencil on these surfaces. The blue part also comes in handy when the pink part leaves behind smudges. It's designed to erase these smudges. Even if you've actually seen text or graphics indicating that the blue part is for erasing ink, then this is just a marketing gimmick. After
Wow.
eraser companies started
That scammed me.
to realise that few people knew its real purpose, they started marketing it as a pen eraser, despite the fact that this wasn't its original purpose.
Wow.
Number 5.
I got
A
scammed.
hole in a spaghetti spoon.
That actually, okay, I'm not, I know about this. It's like serving for one serving, right?
All spaghetti spoons have a hole in the bottom, and the most obvious purpose you'd probably think of behind it is so that the water drains when you pick up or stir the spaghetti. This isn't the actual reason though, because it's actually meant to be used to measure out an equal amount of spaghetti.
Oh, it's your boy, Big Jeepers, who knows everything.
So instead of simply throwing a bunch of spaghetti noodles into a boiling pot of water and hoping it's enough, you can now be sure you're cooking the right amount, all thanks to this handy hole. Number 4. Tyre bumps. These little bumps between your tyre treads may seem like a manufacturing defect, but in actuality, like everything in this video, they are thoroughly thought out design details.
Alright, I'm gonna guess something that has to do with nails. Or like college.
These relieved rectangles actually mark the minimum safe tread height of your tyre. In order for your car to be roadworthy, you must have enough tread on the tyre of your vehicle.
That's
or
actually
it will be considered too dangerous to drive, and in most countries like the US and UK, you're breaking the law if they look like this. Number 3. Metal strips on gas pumps. Have you ever wondered why these rubbery gas pump wires turn into metal at the top? Well, the reason behind this one is in part due to human stupidity. They ensure that when you drive away like an idiot with the hose still in your car, you don't just destroy the pump. You see, these are just
no, but you can't pay without it being inside, unless you're stealing.
Magnetic breakaway.
Not gonna lie, gas prices are out of this world right now.
Which make sure that you only drag away the rubbery wire instead of the whole damn gas station. Number 2. Toothpaste coloured squares. Online tales have been...
Oh, I know about this, but it's for chips. I don't know if it's the same. But I think it's to see if the colors are working.
Trying to explain these squares for several years, but they do not represent the chemical content of the product, like most are led to believe. In fact, the toothpaste coloured codes are actually known as colour marks or eye marks, which are articles of the manufacturing process. They indicate whether the packet can either be folded or cut as interlocking units stream through machinery.
Okay, never mind, I got
scammed. These markings can be seen using laser beams at high speeds and aren't actually meant to help you determine which toothpaste you should buy. If you've been buying green for it being the natural variety, then unlucky, because the information under the ingredients is where you should really be looking for such information. Number 1. Plain window holes. The purpose of these little holes in the windows relates to one of the main challenges behind aircraft engineering: air pressure. At cruising altitudes, the atmospheric pressure is far too low for humans to stay conscious, so aeroplanes need to be pressurized. In order to do this, the pressure between the outside and inside of the aircraft
I didn't even guess that for that one.
And this is where that little hole comes in handy.
Why is it
Airplane windows are typically made from 3 super strong layers of synthetic resin or acrylic perspex that is basically just plastic glass. The hole, which is officially called a breather hole, usually resides in the middle pane and acts as a bleed valve, allowing air pressure
it's not even that kind. That's it, right? Or is there like a special mention?
Extremely rare. So it may seem like a tiny fault.
Yeah, it's a special mention. He doesn't have any special mentions. But I think I'm done recording for the day. I recorded like what? How many videos were before this one? From like I started recording from the one where it's how to get double movements today. So that's like what, 4 or 5 videos? I don't know. I might just put one every week because I need to edit some of them because I messed up in a couple of parts. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's basically it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like if you're talking to this far. And yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next one.